Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand, call
Hey yo, Twitch chat and YouTube chat. What's up? Testing 1 2. I hope you can hear me. Let's switch to this. And let's switch to this. Sick. See what that looks like. Wow, there's a bigger delay than I thought there was. Like a 2-3 second delay, okay. It's not terrible. I'm watching myself, that's why this is happening. Okay. I wanted Pokemon music in the back. Let's just go with this. Let's turn it down to like here. Just making sure this is decent. Yeah, just have it very quiet. Just like that. Perfect. Hold up, I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. There's better lighting here. Okay, I should be looking a lot better now. Actually, no, that just looks horrible. There's too much shine right here. Makes the posters look a little too bright. It makes me look better. Nah, turning lights off actually, hold on. Okay. Let's turn this back on. And let's find something to do. I turned the stream on with nothing to do. Let's see, I had a tier list in mind. Do a little fast food tier list. See what's up. I think that could be a good idea to start things out. Let's change these things though. Never had it. Let's change the best to S, A, B, C, and F. You don't need a D tier. You can go straight down to it. I need to stop adjusting my mic every 2 seconds. I should probably have... Let's just mute this. Stream manager. Let me just pop this out and move this over here. Yeah, my audio will be fine, so I'll just do that. Did y'all see the new YouTube clip short that I posted? It somehow popped off, even though I just uploaded it. Like an hour ago. I already managed 1.1k views. Well, the one I did yesterday only got 9. Interesting how YouTube works. We can check it out real quick. Wait, YouTube's not muted. Why is it so quiet? Oh, men missed too.
You man, nice.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. In your asshole.
I'm down.
Whoa!
Yeah, you got 26 likes.
On stream. In front of my screen? Oh, whoa!
Twitch. He means in Minecraft.
He does.
No.
Oh, men missed. For the record, he did mean in Minecraft. Just for the record. Alright, fast food tier list. Let's start with that today. Like, this is too loud. Okay, I think this will be fine. You can hear that, right? There's someone here to tell me otherwise. Okay, let's see. Like, there's a few places here that are missing, but that's okay. How many advertisements? It'll be fine. Okay, I'll just get things that I've never had just straight out of the way. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Never had Firehouse subs. Never had Five Guys. Okay, Sonic. I've had Sonic like a few times. Okay, so for fast food, I normally just get the same thing everywhere I go. They're just fries, a chicken sandwich, spicy, crispy, whatever they got. And that's about it. So I got some ice cream. I'll get some ice cream. Other than that, that's it. So Sonic's chicken sandwich is kinda mid. They got decent chicken strips though. Their fries are kinda whatever. So they can be C tier. I think C tier is fine. Let's see, we'll do... So Wendy's on here? Yeah, Wendy's is an easy S. Amazing spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Those Frosties are pretty good. They're summer Strawberry Frosties are like S tier, just on their own. Spicy Nugs, easy, S tier. AW. I used to eat AW when I used to work at Best Buy, just because it was nearby, and it tasted alright. I wouldn't say it's anything special though, but it's definitely better than Sonic. Sonic was horrendous. I would never have it again. Never had IHOP, never had In-N-Out, never had Jimmy John's, never had Jollibee. Potbelly has decent subs. I enjoy Potbelly subs. Potbelly can be A or B. They're better than AW, so A tier. Pizza Hut's like a C tier. Their food fell off so badly. Chipotle, it depends on the day. Sometimes Chipotle is like an S, but sometimes Chipotle is also like a B. Kind of just depends. Because sometimes you'll go in their chicken is just so chewy and not good, while other times it's pretty good. I think A tier is fine for Chipotle. Let's see, I've only had Taco Bell like once. Put that in C tier. Subway. I used to have Subway all the fucking time. Like 3 to 4 times a week. But then their chicken started tasting weird, so I stopped getting it. Subway used to be an S, but now it's like a C. Yeah, I like that. Never had Whataburger, never had White Castle. Don't know what this is, Never heard of a lot of these places. Shake Shack. Jersey Mike's, this. Can't even read what that is. It's Chick-fil-A. Never had this. Never had this. Never had Waffle House. Never had whatever this is. Looks German. Steakhouse. I don't know what that is. Is this? No, it's not what I think it is. It's gonna be a very short tier list because I've never had like majority of these. For all of these right here. I don't know what this is. Dairy Queen. I used to have a lot of Dairy Queen in college. Just because it was nearby. Little Blizzards are really good. I'll give Dairy Queen like an A. Yeah. Sounds good. Panera Bread can have like a B. It's decent. It's healthier than majority of these. Sort of, kind of. Can't really go wrong with Panda Express either. Domino's Pizza. I'd say it's B tier. It's pretty decent, but I wouldn't put it higher than any of these, so be a high B tier. How about that? AW can move down to like here. Is Jack in the Box. Middle school me love Jack in the Box. Haven't had it since. If I base it off of what I've had before, A tier. But right now, I'd probably put it like C just because I haven't had it. Leave it an A tier. Call it good. Burger King, they got decent fries, but other than that, I don't know what this is. Never had this. Never had Denny's, never had Chick-fil-A. KFC, they're okay. I can say KFC is A tier. Red Popeyes, never had this. Little Caesars Pizza. Do I even need an F tier? Probably not. Let's get rid of F tier. None of these are going in F tier. McDonald's can be a A tier. Be a very high A tier. Let's order these around a little bit. I think Chipotle should be higher. And this should be like here. Yeah. Papa John, same thing. Just put in B tier. Little Caesar, same thing. Just put in between the two. So, that's the tier list. Quick and easy. Hopefully this doesn't cancel me on Twitter. Very well might. Just gonna screenshot this. Does this thing have a healing sound? Interesting. Okay, now what do we do? Kind of just turn the stream on with no content planned. Put probably 2 bots in here. Y'all got any ideas? Can anyone see there's bots in here? Forgot how I do that. Oh yeah, definitely. There's a way in YouTube chat too. That shit's empty. That shit's fucking empty. I'm sure we can find a video to react to or something. Real versus fake, which video game should you buy? Squeaks in Ludwig mode. See what we can find just by refreshing. YouTube over and over. We could watch some Mr. Daily Dose. Let's see how my thing is doing. Boo, I lost the sub. I saw Asmongold reacted to a video that I wanted to watch. I think it's called like "Our MMO is bad for you" or something. That could be a fun watch. Hand of the Mage Seeker, a League of Legends story at PAX East. I've seen this, but I haven't seen any gameplay of it. We gotta watch a little bit of this. Hopefully that's not too loud. Now we're done a react stream. I wouldn't know. Here, we can turn this off. Let's see what this game is about.
In this land, magic is as natural as the soil we walk on. But mages are not free. In the kingdom of Demacia, mage seekers hunt for those with magical abilities, locking them in the dark. Silas of Dregborn, recruited by the Mage Seekers as a child, was born with the power to sense magic.
You know, Silas is one of my favorite League characters in terms of lore. Silas has very good lore.
He saw the truth.
Okay, I just want to see some gameplay. Well, it's like an old school pixel game, kind of. A pixely game with some sprites. Okay, this might be a must play. Ooh, I like that a lot. Reminds me of old like Game Boy games. Just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, this looks like fun. The UI is very clean, just a health bar up here. And whatever this giant place for spells, as Silas unlocks them. Crumbs for the MMO story. Or whenever that comes out in like 50 years. Like 100 years. Okay, I should be reacting harder. Scroll back up. This reminds me of like a very old Avatar: The Last Airbender game that I played on the Game Boy. See if I can find it. Let's see. I think it was this one or this one. One of these two. It might have been this one. Yeah, definitely this one. Yeah, the gameplay for where'd it go? For this game kind of reminds me of the gameplay for this game. Sort of, kind of. I was got stuck at some point playing this game. It was after. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was around here. I don't remember, it's been years, but I still remember the part I'm stuck at. I should play that one day. Oh yeah, you do got spells up here, that's pretty cool. Oh, and then there's probably a boss fight right here. Oh yeah. I see, just attack the prison and not the actual boss, okay. You got a bunch of ads. And you free the dude, and he's a very strong mage. Okay, that checks out. Yeah, see, this is the video I wanted to check out. before I watch Asmund react to it. I should react to it myself. Let's see. Already typed it out. Find my chat. Oh, it's a lazy peon video.
And wonderful people from many different.
Okay. This is the second segment of the zero content stream. Has only been live for 26 minutes and I'm already out of content. But that's okay. Let's... Are MMOs bad for you? I think the answer to this question is yes. They're very addicting, especially when you find the right one. Let's see what Lazy Peon has to say about it, but I think the answer is yes.
The MMORPG genre certainly attracts some weird and wonderful people from many different backgrounds, but generally MMOs have been more associated with nerd culture than other gaming genres over the past 20 years.
That's pretty
I remember
true.
back in high school, all the kids that played RuneScape would hang out together, and all the kids that played WoW would also hang out together. These groups were seen as...
And then all the kids that played COD hung out together. And all these CS players hung out together. And all the League players were just in the corner. Under the stairwell. Chilling. Talking about their League games. As League players do.
as the nerds, whilst all the cool kids were playing Halo 3 or Call of Duty. I remember seeing documentaries on TV about how addictive World of Warcraft was, and hearing stories about people becoming so obsessed with the game that they died from playing it too long, or they'd pee in bottles to avoid going to the toilet just so they could keep playing the game.
Listen, a good MMO can suck you in pretty well. Hell, it even happened to me. I started playing an old MMO a few days ago. Very shitty MMO, Fiesta Online. Played for like 3 months. Like a lot. Very addicting. When you find the right MMO, it can just suck you in. Even though like what would seem to be a mundane aspect of a game, like grinding mobs or raiding the same dungeon over and over to get a single drop, like a 0.1% drop rate. The right MMO can just make that enjoyable. Kind of insane.
Naturally, after hearing these fear stories in the news as a teenager, it just made me think, this game must be really fucking good if it's having that effect on people. And thus my journey down the MMO rabbit hole began. 18 years later, here I am covering MMORPGs for a living. I've gone through multiple phases where MMOs have either had a severely negative impact on my life and an incredibly positive impact. So in this video we're going to talk about both the good and the bad about being an MMORPG player, ultimately ending in my opinion about the title of this video. Are MMORPGs actually bad for you? But first, sponsor.
They can be,
Many
yes.
MMO players find it easier to level up in-game rather
Let's watch
than
the
real
sponsor.
life. But with a pair of Raycon everyday earbuds, you can start to build good habits with the assistance of top-tier audio quality to ease your mind and improve focus. You've got a 6-hour train journey across the country and need to keep your mind occupied? Listen to some podcasts with your Raycons. You want to level up your stamina stats IRL but you find cardio boring? Whip out your Raycons, put on some tunes, and get running. And for me personally, I use
cardio with music is way better than cardio without music.
The terrible music that gets played on repeat, which would distract me from gaining that sweet, sweet strength XP. So why should you use Raycons over other wireless earbuds? Well, they're half the price of other brands with premium quality, they come with noise isolation, they're water and sweat resistant, which makes them perfect for workouts, long battery life that will have you covered all day, 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tap functionality, crystal clear call quality, and I'm recommending them, which means they must be good. So if
Sure,
you're ready
buddy.
to buy something small with a big impact, then click the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/TLP to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Buy yourself some Raycons now. So what are some of the negative effects of playing MMORPGs?
Let's see. They take a very long time.
I think the biggest and most obvious thing is addiction. Most of the problems related to MMOs come down to just putting too much time and energy into these games.
Exactly. How long it takes to just level up in MMOs compared to just hopping on like a game like COD and just or Fortnite. They compare an MMO to Fortnite in terms of how long it takes to start having fun in the game. Because usually in MMOs, the leveling part is not the most fun. You want to get to the end game where you can start having the fun doing the raids, the PvP, dungeons. Well, in Fortnite, you just go right into a match, you jump off the bus, and you're having fun. Not to say leveling cannot be fun. It definitely can be if you're playing the right MMO. Like WoW leveling was not too bad. Final Fantasy leveling is just follow the MSQ and you'll hit max level on at least one job. Then some of the older MMOs, they're free to play, pay to win. Their leveling systems are usually absolutely horrible. Their endgames are usually at least playable. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, just play the video.
And every sub-issue I'm about to mention, such as poor social skills, bad hygiene, unhealthy lifestyle, fucked up priorities, and damaging your relationships, is ultimately down to addiction or lack of self-control in one way or another. The easy response to this is, just play MMOs casually, lol.
Yeah, it's not a
Easier
possibility.
said than done. MMOs by design are made in a way so that to achieve anything meaningful in-game, you need to put in a crap ton of time and energy into them. Sure, you can play MMOs casually and have a decent enough
Yeah, but then you won't be nearly as powerful. You won't have the best gear, you won't have the good mounts. You'll be behind on the MSQ if you're playing Final Fantasy. You'll miss out on new dungeon releases, you won't be there for the new content.
time with average progress, but if the game's really good, the sense of progression is spiking your dopamine in all the right ways, and you're in that MMO flow state, it's extremely easy to fall down the slippery slope of addiction.
Oh, easily.
Especially for people who aren't getting any sense of fulfillment in their real life.
Like when you experience BDO combat for the first time, ooh, that stuff just sucks you right in. Until you realized how horrible the progression is, especially in chanting. The fact that you can fail pentamelding when you're pentamelding your armor, absolutely insane. They downgrade on top of that, and jewelry breaks. A game can be fun, and the whole aspect of it can suck you in, but when you get to late game systems, sometimes they just you know? You definitely know.
Life. If you have a boring, stressful life, and the only dopamine you're getting comes from video games, then naturally it's much easier to become addicted, because you're not getting that good feeling from anything else. Eventually, once you're deep enough into an
That was my
MMO, you
Discord,
might
by
join
the
a
way,
guild
not
that pushes
yours.
progression raiding or competitive PvP. And here you're basically signing up to play the game for a minimum amount of hours per week, because it's what the guild expects from you to keep up with the gearing requirements. Not all
Oh yeah, when you're in like some MMOs I play, you have your daily farms, your weekly farms, your weekly raids. You better come to the raid, boss. You better come to this raid so you can get your gear. Then if you swap gears or swap guilds. You gotta start doing that all over again. Just a massive process. I need to find this tier list again that I made. Hold on. Reopen, close tab, reopen, close tab. Pause this, pause this. Hold on. Nope. Whatever. Do it on this monitor. Oh, we played a video.
MMOs are like this. Guild Wars 2 is a good example of an MMO with no gear treadmill that you can jump in and out of whenever you like, and not really get addicted. But for most MMOs, especially at launch or during a new expansion, they're extremely addictive. Everything's new and exciting, you've got thousands of other players all pushing progression and leveling together, and you almost feel this push to race against them, or at the very least, keep up. Why do you feel this push? Well, if you fall behind, there's that fear that you won't be able to find groups or do the content that you want to do.
Exactly. Try doing the latest Extreme Trials on Final Fantasy, like 3 months into the launch. Or the Savage tier, when the next Savage tier is about to come out. If you don't clear it within the first like month, getting your first clear in Party Finder that late into the raid tier is gonna be awful experience. You gotta do it at the beginning, you know?
That, as well as wanting to feel like you're a part of something.
Or in games where you can farm dungeons and sell that gear to other players. You want to be there when the dungeons first come out, be able to farm it. That way you can essentially fix the prices on the market for those gears, for those games, that allow you to do that.
Which is another feeling that a lot of MMO players lack in their real life. So what's the problem with being an MMO addict? If you're having fun, then it's not all that harmful, right? Well, that depends. Last year when Lost Ark first launched, I got so addicted to that game I literally could not sleep. Yes, I was having fun, but I didn't want to make YouTube content because I wanted to play Lost Ark. I didn't want to go to the gym, meet my friends, leave the house, give my girlfriend attention, or do anything else other than play Lost Ark. And when I did leave the house, my eyes were bloodshot red from looking at the screen all day.
That's relatable. You find a good MMO, you just grind it non-stop.
This has been the case with me in the past with so many different MMOs. RuneScape, WoW, Black Desert Online, New World, Lost Ark, Arcade, and so on. Whenever I've been addicted to an MMO, I've always been fully aware that this isn't healthy, but at the time, I never seemed to care. It's easy to care more about what's going on in this parallel virtual life than what's going on in the real world, which occasionally can be a good crutch if you're going through some hard times. Yeah, because the real world
is horrible.
Sometimes, though, addiction isn't really that tied to fun or enjoyment.
It's like Casino.
You can be addicted to a game that you no longer enjoy purely because you've invested so much time into it in the past. This is quite a depressing
How many hours was that?
Purely because you've
16,000 hours. Okay, now that's kind of insane. How many hours do I have on Final Fantasy? It was like 28 days or something. 28 days in hours. Yeah, like 600 hours, 700 hours.
You've invested so much time into it in the past.
That is insane.
This is quite a depressing state
Definitely
to be in,
a BDO
because
player.
You're putting time into something but getting no enjoyment back. You're chasing the dopamine hits that got you into the MMO in the first place, but those rewards just don't feel the same. It's at this point where you should probably take a break or make better use of your time. Another common issue that MMO addicts generally face is poor social skills in real life. If you're spending all your time typing or talking to people online and not face to face, then you might not be very good at reading body language or have experience in certain social situations.
Hey, you imagine being that guy? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be you guys either. We're pretty cool here in this chat.
This was a problem I had back in high school. I chose to play WoW and RuneScape over going to parties and meeting up with friends after school. This caused me to be very
That was me, but with League instead of MMOs.
Socially awkward in my late teens. I didn't really know how to talk to girls, I had no confidence, and I didn't want to leave my safe online space. This was compounded by the next negative aspect of being an MMO addict, the unhealthy lifestyle. When you're addicted to MMOs, the last thing you want to do is spend time away from the computer preparing healthy meals, working out at the gym, exercising, getting 8 hours of sleep, and seeing sunlight. This will obviously have a negative impact on your IRL character and perpetuate your self-confidence and social issues
Your IRL
due to
character.
probably looking and feeling like shit all of the time. And this brings me to my final point: messed up priorities. Like a character in an RPG has mana or stamina, we all have a limited amount of willpower available to use each day in real life. Once that willpower is used up, you're done for the day. If you're addicted to MMOs,
It's like your daily resin count on Genshin. You can refresh it with Primo Gems, or use caffeine in real life.
you're potentially using up all of your energy on a game that probably doesn't bring you a whole lot of happiness and fulfillment. Maybe you're unhappy with
Your resin, I mean, I don't know what I just said, but I meant your resin.
your current situation in life, your job, your physical appearance, your relationships, the country you live in. You want to make a change, but you're using all your mental energy on a bullshit game that you no longer enjoy, that you'll have forgotten about in 2 years anyway. To summarize the negative aspects of MMOs, they're basically insanely addictive because they're able to give you a budget version of all the positive emotions you'd experience in real life. Being part of a group, feeling powerful, achieving goals, competing against other people, problem solving, and a long-term sense of progression where you quickly see the fruits of your hard work. With self-control, these aren't bad things, and it's why MMOs are so compelling. But it's when you let MMOs take away your desire to achieve those emotions and experiences in real life, that's when things can go downhill. This is basically what happened with me from 2017 to 2018 when I let Black Desert Online take over my life.
Well, Black Desert,
I had
it's
absolutely no desire to
insane.
make friends IRL because I had my guildmates in BDO. I weighed 105 kilograms due to not working out and eating a gamer diet, and I didn't feel any urge to progress or make money because I was so focused on my progression in-game. Eventually though, things changed, which brings me on to the next part of this video, why I think MMOs can be quite good for you. First off, MMORPGs actually teach you a lot of skills that can be applied to the real world.
Especially when it comes to marketplace and economy. WoW Marketplace is a good place to learn economy. At least it used to be.
Here's
Economics.
just a few examples. Guild leaders and raid leaders practice management skills, organizational skills, as well as staying calm under pressure.
That too.
Learning how to flip items on the auction house not only teaches you how supply and demand works, but it also teaches you to look for niches in markets. I learned to be extra careful about trusting people on the internet and avoid scams after I got lured into the RuneScape wilderness for my entire bank at the age of 12 years old.
The amount of times you get scammed playing MMOs for the first time is insane.
If you're a top tier raider, you're learning how to follow complex instructions, work together with other people, and solve problems. Many people who
What
aren't
game
native
is this?
instructions work together with other people and solve problems. Many
No
people
idea.
who follow complex instructions
Arc
work
Pass, Event Quest. This looks familiar. The store button down here. I should be giving away, but it's not. No idea.
together with other people and solve problems. Many people who aren't native English speakers have basically taught themselves an entire language from playing MMOs, and many people have formed lasting relationships in real life with people that they've met in these games. But here's the best part.
I've met a few homies playing MMOs.
If you change your mindset to imagine that real life is an MMORPG, not only does it help you make better decisions, but it also helps you figure out what you want to get out of life. If real life had a user interface and you could see all of your stats, what would they be? If you could see yourself getting XP in real time and leveling up your skills, would that be more motivating to you?
Oh, that'd be 1000% more motivating. You could see like the little XP bar of your skill at something go up a little bit. That would be pretty sick.
Every time you go to the gym, you're gaining a strength level. Every time you stick to a good habit, you're leveling up your discipline skill. The more people you talk to, you're leveling up your charisma. And as you're leveling up your IRL stats more and more, you unlock new quests that allow you to access new content. Perhaps traveling to new zones. Perhaps you unlock the girlfriend expansion. Or you gain new
No, that's not a real expansion.
abilities in the form of speaking new languages, snowboarding, mountain climbing, wilderness survival, and so on. This probably sounds ridiculous, but since I've adopted this mindset, my life has improved in so many different ways. You can literally open up Google Maps and ask yourself, if I was an avatar in a video game, what would be the best zone for me to level up in? This is why I decided to move to Thailand over 3 years ago. There's less open world PvP here than most other zones. The guild that runs this zone takes less of my money in taxes, items at the general store are cheaper, and the weather is nice, which means I have less mental health debuffs throughout the year. MMO players are probably the smartest, most dedicated, and slightly autistic group of gamers out there. When a new MMO's coming out, they
That's pretty when gold clips should be of him slamming his forehead on the keyboard. Have been like the perfect place to put that.
craft, speculate, invest time researching and planning out the optimal leveling routes before a game has even released, so that upon launch they achieve their goals as efficiently as possible. Can you imagine how powerful applying that same level of planning and efficiency would be to the real-life MMORPG? Literally, if you're unhappy with your situation, open up a notepad file and pretend that life is an MMO. What are your stats? Where are you questing? What type of content do you want to do when you reach endgame? Write down the different types of quests, features, content and expansions that might unlock once you hit certain stat requirements. The problem with the real-life MMO though is that you have a lot of resources to manage. It's basically an open-world, hardcore survival sandbox MMO, crossed with The Sims where you need to do a lot of character maintenance to regenerate your willpower and energy resources. Oh, and you can't max out every stat either, which means you need to be quite selective about how you spend your attribute points. Another thing that kinda sucks about the real-life MMO is that it's pretty pay to win. You can only unlock new mounts with gold and not via random drop, and if you're unlucky enough to start in one of the game's hardcore full loot PvP zones with bad starting attributes, then you're gonna have a much longer grind to reach the end game. So are MMORPGs actually bad for you? That depends. If you're someone that will prioritize your in-game avatar's progress over your real-life avatar's progress, then yes, potentially. Otherwise, no, not really. MMOs can teach you a lot about real life, and I've met tons of extremely successful people who grew up playing games like RuneScape, WoW, Ultima Online, EverQuest, and so on. Level up both your IRL and in-game characters at the same time for maximum dopamine rewards, and to also min-max your happiness levels. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, let me know in the comments below if this was a dog shit video that made absolutely no sense, or perhaps you agree with me in thinking that viewing real life like an MMORPG has some actual value. If you want to follow my IRL character's progress towards achieving his goal of getting 99 strength, then join my Discord Gamer to Giga Chad linked below, where I post pictures every 2 days after a strength XP grinding session. I'm currently 3 months into this grind and have been pretty consistent. At this rate, I should achieve the 6-pack abs cosmetic unlock in about 2 to 3 months. Social media on screen, help us out with a like for the algorithm gods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
How does this dude turn a 14-minute video into a 48-minute react session? That's impressive. Pretty good video. Okay, I'm officially out of content ideas. What's happening on Discord? Absolutely nothing. Could play some Fortnite. No idea what else to watch. The new Zelda game looks pretty good. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It was this one. This is the trailer. No, this is the month-old trailer. I've already seen this. I don't want to watch it again. Yeah, what was that? What is these? So, Zelda and The Witcher. That's actually pretty cool. What was that new thing on Steam for the GameCube emulator? Go look at that. I don't think that's out yet. I wish it was like a really good One Piece game. Not like the ones they have right now. What was that emulator called again? I have it somewhere over here. Dolphin emulator. Add to wish list. How do I get early access? Tell me. It's gonna be out pretty soon, actually. Few months at most. I don't know what games I'll play on there. There might be some good content, might not be. Dark and Darker back on Steam yet? Dark and Darker. Dark and Darker. Oh, what even happened with Dark and Darker? Hold on. Dark and Dark. What 1,000 hours on Cyberpunk looks like. There's some content I can steal. Oh, I muted this. Okay, let's see what 1,000 hours on Cyberpunk looks like. Pretty clean gameplay. Hello, Discord.
Okay, I'm in.
I see. The camionette. Check it.
Right.
Hey, come here. This scrap bucket actually works.
Is getting a new playthrough or something.
Wait, who was that?
Who you think? The runner we want try to invade you. With the extra ice we give you,
I remember when I did this mission, I just charged in.
He knows I'm here.
Maybe we should do another playthrough of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's fun. I'm only missing like 4 achievements on it. At least on Steam. Yeah, that was a nice throw.
I mean, yeah, I'd watch one.
This it's got a lot of hacks compared to my run and gun style. Very stealthy playstyle, looks like.
Finish them one at a time.
Placide. Just chopped his head off. Damn, this dude hacked in midair.
Okay, Van, sight.
Those dudes had no idea what was coming to him.
Okay, at the van. But no sign of the runner.
I see what you see. No
Okay, that's enough of that. Dark and darker. Tecton made a video on it.
I've kind of been hearing about this all day, and apparently it's something involving Nexon and shutting down Dark and Darker. Moist Critical made
I
another
was
video
just about to
this
try Dark and
which
Darker
I don't really
too.
know what's going on. Let's figure it out.
So
Horrible
unfortunate.
companies in the video game industry, but there's one that's been able to fly under
What
the
is this
radar
dude
for way
wearing?
too long now, even though it's just as slimy and scummy as some of the more mainstream ones people
Like
like
what?
to spit on, and that's Nexon.
Okay, first of all, I feel like that is so wrong. Obviously, we all know Blizzard is dog shit, but like if you actually immerse yourself,
Nexon's
like,
way
the
worse
other,
than
the other countries
Blizzard.
know the fucking game's bad. Like nobody thinks Nexon is good. Like for real, like tell me one game that's good
I'm tired of that.
from
You're the
Nexon.
goat.
You've
Maple
probably heard of them
Story?
because of Maple Story. That's by
Yep.
far their biggest game, their magnum opus.
Their only good game, and it's a relic of the past.
The cash cow.
That is
they're
pretty
into,
true.
Milking.
Dragon's
For a long
Nest isn't
time now,
bad,
they've been able
but
to
that's
tiptoe
pretty
around in the
old
shadows, hiding
and
their
outdated
stink.
nowadays. New gameplay. What is this? Most wishlisted game on Steam. What's the newest trailer? This one on Tech 5 demo. What is this game called? Rooted, work in progress. 3 comments. No idea. Lost interest. Let's see. Could do some daily dose. It's been a while. since I've seen these.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Hello. Damn.
This truck was struck by lightning. Nobody was hurt thanks to the metal of the truck dispersing the electricity.
They
Why are
looked
you
pretty
in a
sick
wheelchair
though.
When I saw you get out of your car and walk.
Can you help me?
This person walked out of their vehicle and assembled that wheelchair.
I have nerve damage in one leg, sir. I can walk.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
After they give birth, there's a condition some women can have that can turn their legs into Play-Doh. It's basically just extreme swelling in the legs.
Interesting.
This is a professional, please do not attempt.
What?
This woman was visiting Asia and noticed that all the plus-size clothing stores have very direct names.
Listen, no comment. Discord, shoosh.
It took a while for this horse to realize that he actually wasn't wearing a harness. This guy that looks exactly like Ed Sheeran loves to go to Ed Sheeran concerts.
I'm nervous. We're literally outside it. Oh my god.
Paris has recently been going through some protests and riots, but people for the most part are unbothered.
That was a big bite.
This dad came home and caught the prank
It's like
his kid
brain
set up for
freeze,
him, so his wife
guaranteed.
told him to come back and pretend he didn't see it. She kept being harassed by her horse, so she decided to finally catch him in the act.
What is the point of those? Use these.
That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed.
That's a pretty nice
and
time
I'll see you guys
lapse.
again very, very soon. Later.
That was a pretty cool time lapse at the end. They kept falling for it. Falling for what?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This has to be one of the most evil ideas I've ever seen. This guy put AirPod stickers on the ground all around the city.
And then everyone's gonna try and pick it up. Oh.
Papa Murphy's. Oh, you kinda did already a little bit there. Oh, okay.
I have
You know,
never seen
that's
anything like this
kind of an accurate reaction.
before, but apparently this is pretty common. These people just landed in New Zealand and the flight attendant said that nobody was allowed to leave until they spray the plane with insecticides. New Zealand has very strict laws and they do not want foreign insects to be inside of their country.
Interesting. Like something can go wrong here. Definitely went wrong.
A random guy stood outside a bar and asked people to see their ID. This dog picked the worst spot to go pee.
Finn, if you fall.
Oh
I'm
my.
so sorry, dang it. So sorry.
This guy noticed that the other customers in the restaurant were not touching the plate of veggies and couldn't figure out why.
Look at that. They leave the veggies right there. No way.
Huh.
One of my subscribers sent me this video showing how strange their school is. The school has no doors and all the classes take place in one room.
That's actually pretty cool.
A nature photographer found a whale with scoliosis off the coast of Spain. Despite the disability, the whale seems to be enjoying life just fine. So this is pretty cool. This glue is not sticky at all, and it's very easy to move things on top of it, but as soon as you hit it with a hammer, the glue heats up and it becomes incredibly strong.
That is
There are
pretty...
roads in Europe that play songs when you drive over them. I just found out that dogs can experience grief just like humans can. This dog's brother recently passed away and has refused to eat anything for days.
Tan? Dude, Tan, come on, 3 days you haven't eaten.
Sad.
That is the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed listening
These
to my
rocks
very
don't
sick
look real.
voice. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
What can we react to? This one looks interesting.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Hey, I just wanted to warn you from one man to another that you probably don't want to use the bathroom here at the mall. There's no toilet paper at all. Don't make the mistake I made, okay? You have a good day, sir. You have a good day.
Okay, I'm going to give my dog an egg. Theoretically, she will
Gross.
understand that she is supposed to take care of it.
It's gonna eat it.
I found
Or
a
not.
company that makes inflatable pants for bikers. All you need to do is attach your belt to your bike and you're ready to go. When the belt detaches from the bike, the pants will inflate.
It's actually pretty useful, I think.
It's your new house. Come on, let's see. Do you like the... Oh!
Sir, I'm gonna need to use some ID. Oh, never mind.
I think this is the first time in my entire life that I have ever seen an old elderly hamster.
Yeah, you can tell by the hair or the fur.
Elephants in Thailand are basically bullies. They have learned that trucks often carry yummy food and will demand that food before being let through.
Oh my god, elephant.
Don't worry, the people in the truck were not injured.
It's a very gentle toss.
This pregnant woman sat down, but realized that she couldn't get up, but her dog was smart enough to help out.
Nice.
These actors were fake fighting for a TV show, but someone thought it was real and tried to stop it.
She's helping me with laundry tonight.
Is that a cat?
This is what she gets for acting up and peeing the bed like like she's a kid.
This explorer was out hiking in Canada when he found a waterfall that creates perfect ice balls.
Wait, that's actually sick. I want some ice balls.
They just keep coming.
So what kind of skateboarding is this called?
I could literally drive without headlights and be fine. It is that bright.
Wow. That's actually pretty cool.
Jeff, are you alive?
Hey, let it go back to sleep.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Saikuno.
Did you just say Saikuno at the end? Watch like one more. Let's watch these two.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This police officer did not like how fast this biker was going.
That dude seems pretty chill.
This YouTuber decided to put giant wheels on a Tesla.
Can you go backwards with that? Or sideways? You can definitely go over stuff with that. You can go back upside down.
This dog fell asleep in the rain.
Imagine seeing that on the street, just an upside down Tesla.
Kissing up.
Oh my god.
This delivery driver saw this doormat and took it very seriously.
Oh, hey, how's
Got
it
a package?
going? No, I don't.
Oh,
No. Tell you about the Lord Gospel of Jesus Christ.
we're actually eating dinner now.
Okay, sorry to bother you.
That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a good cover.
This breakdancer wanted to see what it would look like if you put a camera on his ankle. Have you ever seen someone do a drive-by toe lick before?
Now
So here's a pretty cool magic trick.
What the?
Can you spot which one is the drawing?
Okay, let's see. The drawing is the yellow. Or not?
If you use an ultraviolet light over US dollars, you'll see different colored strips.
The 20, green strip, 10, the orange strip, and a 5, a blue strip.
So this is pretty cool. The logo on these swimming shorts appears when it gets exposed to water.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a huge logo.
So this is pretty interesting. A few days ago, a US drone was flying over the Black Sea, which is international airspace, when a Russian jet spotted it. The Russian pilot tried 2 times to dump jet fuel on the US drone. On the second attempt, the jet bumped into the drone, causing a propeller to break.
That's pretty rude.
One of my subscribers was at the zoo and saw that penguins love chasing sunlight reflections.
Look at their heads move.
That is
They're
the end of
like-
this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
That's a lot of snow. Okay, I had one more lined up.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
This is not lightning. Sometimes when pilots fly through clouds, static electricity will build up and appear on the plane window.
Just static clouds. You can't see shit up there.
These guys thought a house was on fire, so they drove over to investigate.
A real. What the hell are they making in there? Bro, look what it is. Are you kidding me? Let's get the hell out of here. What is it? It's a cremation society. No.
Oh no.
No. That's people. Oh my.
This poor live streamer realized that people would rather watch a plank of wood than her.
That's actually
Some
Plank.
excitement for Planky. When I go to the bathroom and I come back, the viewership goes up 30 to 50 viewers when there is a plank of wood here. And then the second that I unmute the mic and I sit back down in the chair, it drops like 70.
Who would you save in a burning building, me or Kenzie?
You?
Maybe I should get a plank. That's a lynx.
There's this trend where parents tell their kids to hold out a bag and wait for the machine to fill it up with ice.
Oh, I bet the ice doesn't actually come out of that.
Oh man.
Rest in peace, ducks.
Oh no. They're like yelling to each other.
Oh, they can just fly away, okay.
I found an artist that can paint figurines in a way that makes them look two-dimensional.
Well, I want one of those.
Hey, your keys are in your door.
What did you say there, bro?
I said thank you, bro.
So this is pretty cool. For the first time ever, a plane landed on a helicopter pad.
Almost went off the edge.
If you think your neighbor is loud, just be happy it's not this guy. One of my subscribers told me that they bought a tornado siren on the internet and loves to show it off.
Why?
This crab is making hundreds of little tiny sandballs. Some crabs will shove sand in their mouth, eat their micronutrients, and then spit out perfect little sandballs.
Okay, that's pretty cute.
One of my subscribers has a dog that gets super excited whenever they play an episode of Daily Dose.
Your daily dose of internet. Please stay in school.
That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for 15 million subscribers.
Damn,
That's
those
amazing.
cars in vroom.
That's the end of this video. Thank you so
Look at them.
much for 15 million subscribers. That's amazing. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Very nice. What is this? Never play Kingdom Hearts. What is this? Okay, I'm intrigued. What is this?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
I had no idea the human body was even capable of doing this.
Same. What the?
Gaston! My boyfriend just broke up with me. Will you go out with me?
Looking for the most.
Oh. Damn.
This biker was teasing the cyclist by doing a pedaling motion, but didn't see the traffic jam coming up.
Oh, that cyclist's gonna get some payback. That's
So I just
pretty
found
good.
out that an ostrich can inflate their throat and make a weird noise. I had no idea flying fish could stay in the air for this long.
That was a bird. Wait, that is a fish.
These undercover police used a grappler device to stop the suspect. Check out how this plane slices through the clouds.
No, jak pięknie wyciął mgłę.
These people found out that their chicken screams like a human. I found a really cool device that uses lasers to make sure all the light switches in the room line up.
Oh, that's pretty handy. That's enough content for today, even though there was never any content to begin with.